Now, I would request our Honorable Principal, Mr. Yogesh Joshi, to escort our dignitaries to take their seats on the stage. Thank you very much. Now, I would hand over the mic to Purnima and Asmita to proceed.
Thank you. After worshipping Goddess Saraswati, now it's time to show our love and honor for the dignitaries.
हमारे हर्ष का आज कोई छोर नहीं है, क्योंकि आज हमारे बीच हमारे गणमान्य अतिथिजन मौजूद हैं, जिनके आगमन से हमारी पूरी तैयारियों एवं कोशिशों को एक सार्थक रूप मिला। आपके आगमन ने वातावरण को और भी सुंदर और सुहाना बना दिया है तथा हमारे उत्साह में चौगुनी वृद्धि कर दी है।
As we all know that guests are like God, the Indian culture is being following the tradition of Atithi Devo Bhava for many centuries, and it is indeed true.
हमारी इस खुशी को शब्दों में बयां करने के लिए हम आमंत्रित करते हैं हमारी शाला के छात्र छात्राओं को कि वे आएं और एक खूबसूरत स्वागत गीत गाकर आप सभी का स्वागत अभिनंदन करें।
So please put your hands together for the upcoming performance.
welcoming our dignitaries with a welcome song, it's time we introduce our distinguished personalities. It gives us immense pleasure and pride to announce the dignitary of the program as the chief guest, Honorable Mr. K.M. Gautam, the Secretary and the Head of Department, MP State Information Commission, Bhopal. His Excellency is basically a resident of Kota, Rajasthan. He is born and brought in the same city and graduated himself with mathematics, science and acquired master degrees in Hindi and history. He is the symbol of firm determination. As career shows the great hike in height. He began his career in educational department in Rajasthan between 1971 to 1976. In 1976, he has cleared the examination of IAS and adored various administrative posts in the state of MP. During his career, he has headed 4 districts as collector. He has been additional commissioner in 2 divisions like Indore and Ujjain. He has been assigned the task of Sinhast Mela, Ujjain, and he has successfully accomplished it. His Highness glorified the secretarial post in 4 departments as the Secretary in MP Public Service Commission Indore, Secretary Government of MP, Science Technical Department and Secretary Lokayukt Organization. The government has revered his services even after His Excellency's retirement. The Highness is presently the Secretary Government of MP Information Commission. We are grateful to have such a great personality among us. We all Kavatarites welcome His Highness in the campus, and to show our honor and respect for His Excellence, I would request our Chairman, Mr. Pramod Chhaje, to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. K.M. Gautam, with a bouquet. Thank you, sir.
It is said that behind every successful man there is a woman, and it is very much true here in case of Mrs. Manju Gautam, the better half of His Excellency Mr. K.M. Gautam. And to honor Mrs. Manju Gautam, I would request our chairperson Mrs. Jyoti Chhaje to welcome Mrs. Manju Gautam with a bouquet. Thank you, ma'am.
We are today much honored to have Mr. Kailash Chandra Rewal, ADM Khargon, as our special guest in our midst, who has brightened the occasion with his gracious presence. A dedicated and motivating personality who believes in the simple act of doing hard work with utmost sincerity. And to honor him, I would request our chairperson, Mrs. Jyoti Chhaje, to welcome Mr. Kailash Chandra Rewal with a bouquet. Thank you, ma'am.
Kavatara was a mere dream in the eyes of a man, but he made it come true with his firm determination, optimistic attitude and tireless efforts to achieve the goal. A simple man with a down-to-earth attitude. He is our Honorable Chairman, Mr. Pramod Chhaje. I will request our Honorable Academic Director, Mr. M. Srinivas Rao, to welcome our Chairman, Mr. Pramod Chhaje, with a bouquet. Thank you, sir.
She believes in refined working with an unstoppable working spirit, an epitome of grace and talent, a visionary with broad spectrum aims and dreams, a multi-talented personality, a synonym for grace and intelligence, our Honorable Chairperson, Mrs. Jyoti Chhaje. I would request our Honorable Principal, Mr. Yogesh Joshi, to welcome our Chairperson, Mrs. Jyoti Chhaje, with a bouquet. Thank you, sir.
Hard work, sincerity, and genuine efforts never go wasted. These adjectives truly reflect the dynamic personality of our Director of Academics, Mr. M. Srinivas Rao, who believes in passionate and dedicated way of working with full zeal and enthusiasm. I will request our Honorable Headmistress Ma'am, Mrs. Jyoti Vyas, to welcome sir with a bouquet. Thank you, ma'am.
After welcoming our dignified guest, I would request our Honorable Principal, Mr. Yogesh Joshi, to escort our dignitaries to take their seats in front of the stage. Thank you very much. Now it's time to commence the program. So I would hand over the mic to Keyur and Harsh.
हमारे अतिथि जनों का स्वागत तो हम कर ही चुके हैं। अब बारी है हमारे प्रिय देव गणेश जी के वंदन अर्चन की। गणेश जी बच्चों, बड़ों और बूढ़ों सभी के प्रिय हैं। रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता, सभी मनोकामनाओं को पूर्ण करने वाले तथा कठिनाइयों को हरने वाले माने गए हैं।
Lord Ganesha is the most popular and widely worshipped god. People eagerly wait for the coming of Ganesh Chaturthi to welcome their favorite god into their home with great pomp and show.
कहा जाता है कि यदि किसी भी शुभ कार्य में सफलता प्राप्त करने हेतु गणेश जी को याद किया जाए तो उस कार्य में सफलता तो निश्चित ही है।
Ganesha is treated as a guest of honor for 10 days. When Ganesha is taken for the Visarjan, the devotees feel pain of separation and wish him to come back soon the very next year.
वे तारणहार है तथा हर संकट की घड़ी में बप्पा अपने भक्तों का साथ देने के लिए उनके साथ होते ही हैं। हमारी शाला के छात्र छात्राएं आज आपके समक्ष गणेश जी के वंदन अर्चन में किसी बेहतरीन प्रस्तुति देने जा रहे हैं।
Today, the student of class 15-6 will perform a beautiful dance on Ganesh Vandana. So please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
तो जोरदार तालियों से देवी माँ सरस्वती की आराधना करें।
Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom. Without worshipping her, no program ever begins. So how can we dare to do so?
वीणावादिनी माँ सरस्वती ज्ञान की देवी सर्वस्व है। उनके अभिनंदन भक्ति के बिना हम किसी भी शुभ कार्य की कल्पना भी नहीं कर सकते। माँ के आशीर्वाद से ही हर कार्यक्रम सफल होता है।
We worship her and adore her in our heart. We pray to her for divine blessings on our children to bestow all with fortune, success and wisdom.
श्वेत वस्त्र धारिणी माँ का मनोहरी सुंदर रूप, उनका अद्वितीय सौंदर्य तथा देवी आभा भक्तों को आनंदित कर एक अलौकिक शांति से भर देती है।
So please welcome the students of class 3rd to present Saraswati Vandana. Give them a big hand.
नवगति नवलय ताल छ